A lyrical royalty.
Master.
Play Paris ou bien quand I can't Sktv menyo. C'est ma chenille, tina ke assez ma yamo. Engi sano money, emu aye yo. Engi lova moi, emu aye yo.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandmaster.
Ena jine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanakli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena jine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanakli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena napagi ya tumale, Sktv, ena napagi ya tosi wakoma ya tumale,
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandmaster.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We started a podcast and connecting people and culture from getting up out of the club. For the top people who waiting to sell. The flesh, that time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and I promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, Sano to Backbaloo, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
In the Sktv, it is the best in Liberia. Sktv, it is the best in Africa, and Sktv, it is the best around the world. That's why we bring you all of the information that you need to know, the happening of the day, the things that are affecting our people that we need to talk about. Because, mind you, when we don't talk about these things, our leaders, our politicians, our people, they won't change. You know, they won't change from some of their bad behavior. They will continue to do whatsoever thing that they think they can do because they think that they own the people. And that's the kind of society that we find ourselves in today. So that's why when we come here, we don't have no limitation. What are the religious issue? We will talk it. What are the social issue? We will talk about that. You know, what is politics? I don't know about you, but this show is the show that it's not your kind of show. Some of you would like to say, oh, thank you, I enjoy the show. No, the place you can enjoy. Yeah. We don't have nothing here for you to enjoy because we don't sugarcoat anything to say, put that Linton tea, put sugar into it, how it look, how it no, it's not your kind of show. So your kind of show is the show that you go to, then they brainwash you, and, so let's share the show, people. Good evening to those of you who are just joining us. What's the time like? 4 minutes past 6. That's the time check from what I said and broadcast on the fateful Tuesday evening, the 17th. Wow, the month of June is really running with speed. The 17th day in the 6th month, the year remains the same, 2025. So again, folks, please let's share the show. You give all the share, like, and comment. Monk will be here if possible, but Steve Bullet will also join us. As usual, Aliu setting up here the same. He may likely join us very soon, and the team from Nima County, they may likely be with us here today because we're in the rainy season. That's why sometimes you see some of our people off and on just like that. So because we into rainy season, and when the rain is falling, it can be so easy. But again, people, let me recognize a few of our people. Robert Fasulu Jackley, good evening. From what I said on broadcast, it's evening time. I don't know about you. Maybe it's morning, afternoon to your ends. Slicky Traore. Good evening also. What's up to you? Ali Donso, good evening to you. Sebastian William, Aisha, we're watching from Red Light. What's up, my brother? How Red Light? I know I realized it's not easy. I also watching talking about video coming. I know what I realized the other video coming for you. Hey, when people don't want to laugh in their country, you always make people to laugh. But anyway, that's share to show people. Today just easy. We have so many things to talk about. So we just do like open mic on today because the team job bucket 3,000 people, foreign people get job and they are confessing easy. Oh God. Look, just share the show, people. When we come here, you just think that we come here, we can waste our time to, to come here pressing it. Look, some of you don't even know. As the EDC people today, our home, more than 10 EDC people, they went to my house to just say, well, I don't even know what they mean. And they all they were surprised. All of them that go to my house today, I don't know who showed them my house or what. 5 minutes, the other team will come. Sir, we want to check your meter. I said, but you're going inside. The other person go, sir, the other group will come. Sir, we want to check. I said, in fact, your counselors can be watching CNN or maybe BBC because they think you're on to do that and I'm not on to say anything. Go and check myself, mama. I will not come here and do all of the talking. Yeah, then I go be doing wrong thing. No way. Don't waste your time. That's the kind of some of us look, we're born with this kind of spirit. We're born with this kind of love for country. It's not that some of you call here, you're stealing curry. Yeah, man. Yeah, so no curry would be. They can really be calling here. That's the show. Yes, indeed. It's 6. Okay. In Belgium. It's 6 p.m. Okay, that's good, my brother. Thank you so much. Solomon Howard also joining us from the Sktv Boulevard and Yamuntu Asadu Mensa. Yes, indeed, my strong Iron Lady. Good evening. James David watching. Yes, indeed, from New Jersey. Thank you so much, people. So many things to talk about. Open mic. Just read your little comment and trust us. We're going to read your comment out because the issue just bucket. Yellow machine. We just want to talk because it's very easy. Whether you want to talk about yellow machine, that your business. Whether you want to talk about the quote unquote the happening between the Senator Davos Dino and that of the Labor Minister, and whether you want to talk about that's your business. But whether you want to talk about the CSA boss, Josiah Joker, confessing that yes, it's true, that 3,000 jobs. And you say, you're continuing to be putting your hands up. When we tell you, you're thinking that we're joking here. You share the show, people. So many things to talk about. We just open. We just open. This show is not your kind of show. You tell them that this show is different from all the other shows. Because, yeah, we don't press sync. We don't get time for anybody. We're not coming, I come and waste my time, my energy to come and be doing press syncing to. So the lawmakers also, they are saying that, I don't know what kind of Imam Ali Krahi should retract his statement against them that I will play that waste of time. Did you get? Oh, God. But anyway, my brother here already. Let me bring on. Ali, my brother, we're back on the phone. As usual, we got to come here to inform our people and tell them the hardcore truth, even though some of them, they feel disappointed the way we talk. Some of them, they want, they like the way we talk. But for me, it doesn't really matter as to who like, who don't like. The one that matter to me the most is for them to do the right thing, for Liberia to be developed, for our people to get jobs, for our people to get food, for our people to get things doing. That's what really matter to some of us. And now the other child in 1,000 US school, then the other child in Flagba. That one not flag. But Ali, what's up, my brother? What's up? Everything.
Maybon, what's up with you? How you doing, my brother?
Well, my brother, I'm doing great. Thank God for life. I've been following the international news. I went home today. Is just I don't know why I go sit at home. 80 people just coming to my house back to back. They want chairman. I said, but what do you want to do with my meter? And I in your power tap business. Yeah, get your power tap people and not me. Yeah, man. But anyway, my brother, I'm okay. Thank God for life. Ali?
What news? Yeah, what news in the country? What the latest update?
Well, my brother, so far so good. Apart from the yellow machine situation, the holding and putting between the lawmakers and the Sktv-Lib. Today again, the CSA boss also confirmed some of these things that we've been saying back to back that indeed our leaders are the problem for our people not getting jobs, what they do, the way they do. So today again, the CSA boss, Josiah Joka, confirmed that indeed there are almost 3,000 people or foreign people who work with AsidaMeters. The work that they do there, Liberians who here, they can even do far better than that. But again, those jobs were given to foreign people. So that also spark of mixed reactions in the public land and so forth. And I think there was that news last evening about the president suspending the Atim LT. Oh God, Atim LTA boss for corruption and so forth. So my brother, I think these are some of the trending national issues. That's why today we just do an open mic. Maybe our people in YouTube, you will tell us exactly what on your mind. What are some of the things that maybe that you think, maybe that you want us to talk about, or maybe that you want the public to hear about, whether it's education, whether it's so forth. But again, so far so good. I don't know what caught your attention. I guess you've been following the social media and so forth. So many things happening. Our speaker also out of the country, and our watching this live feed that he's somewhere around Guinea. Yeah, so far so good. That's the happening back home, my brother. Are you?
Thank you, there, Maybon. Can you hear me? Yeah, you
Yes, I'm
hearing me?
getting you. Yeah, I'm getting you. Ali, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for the update. Yeah, I saw that Josiah Joker issue or about 3,000 foreigners working, I think, to ArcelorMittal, and the work they are doing, Liberian can do that work. But my question, there's 3,000 of foreigners they are talking about. These people just came in the country during President Bwakai time, or those people been in the country, some of them been coming from any time, or President Weah and now President Bwakai, because I stand to be corrected, but I really, really believe that these 3,000 workers they are talking about, or they just came in the country during President Bwakai administration. I stand to be corrected, but I really believe that. Yes. These people, they been in the country, some of them keep doing early time, some of them keep doing weird time, and some of them doing Bwakai time. But to say 3,000 people working over there, and the work they are doing, Liberian can do that work, to say all the 3,000 people keep doing President Bwakai time, I stand to be corrected, but I believe that. Yes, for me, I believe that. So they
If you
had to
say
investigate when some of these
mhm.
people came in, under which administration some of them came in, then we know how many President Bwakai brought, how many we are brought, how many Eddie brought. But you can't say 3,000 people working over there, and the work they are doing that Liberia can do it. For me to say, oh yes, that during Joseph Bwakai administration they keep, no, I can't say that, because I believe that. Mm-hmm.
I think most of the arguments or the point is not really about who region or who time these people maybe quote unquote they may maybe come in, but I think the point is some of these jobs that these people are doing, by right, these jobs should be given to Liberians. So I think that's the argument between the lawmakers, quote unquote, some of the lawmakers, and also this is also beyond even just giving jobs. Even Asida Minto, according to information, they spent close to 1.4 billion for their project not too long. And people are saying that even to where that project is located, people, the livelihood of our people there is terrible. Even the road leading to that project site is also terrible. So these are reactions that people, or these are things that people have been talking about. Even the Senator, Senator Yan Twine, also who heavily he been attacked by some of his own supporters, quote unquote, some people from the government angle that he should slow down, he's talking too much, he's talking very fast, and other Zimbabweans too, also they are saying that no, I think this is the right time. We can sit down and allow all of our resources to just go to that, and at the end of the day, we left with nothing but only poverty. So I think this issue of quote unquote the new agreements that are going to be signed between the government of Liberia and other Asilamita, I think if if these people really work on things, I can assure you that in the our people, they will get the right benefit. But from what I'm seeing, if politics is not playing in, because mind you, though, we live in a country where politics is 99.9%, only 1% reality. All of the thing we do here is politics. Nobody care until to the extent that religious people, traditional people, our own people, everybody now become politicians. So because of that, nothing good that you understand, because politics always playing. So apart from that, my brother, I don't know, but we are still watching the process as to what's going to happen. But is that what really caught your attention?
Maybe what I will say to that issue, as I said, the 3,000 people they are talking about, they, in as much as Josiah Joker said the work they are doing, Liberian can do the work, let them revoke their licenses, send them back, finish. That's all the government can do. Those of them that keep doing anytime, doing weird time, and even doing the President Boakai time, President Boakai, use your 42 years experience. Every day your partisan are protesting, they get job, this and that, across the country. Once you know Liberians are qualified, they are capable of doing this work, you revoke those people's licenses and send them back to their country and give the job to Liberians. He said as that. You can use your power as a president. Who can stop you? Nobody. You know your citizens
So
can do the
so
work.
so
Only bring expatriate in the country for work that your citizens cannot do. That's
so
all.
so 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 let
Finish.
me ask you this question, because if you are saying that that now even the government itself, they are any confessing and they are saying that, oh yes, it's true, because Ali, when we come here, the people think that we just come here to waste our time and energy. But even suspending of the LTA boss, I know that maybe we're even chipping before coming up with our own view on national issues. But Ali, let me just say that quickly to you. Is the media really playing a role like what we are doing, and the government is not listening, or they choose not to listen, or politics have played on maybe on the highest level? Because the reason I'm asking this question is that media will come up, civil society organizations, they will come out and tell you that indeed this is what's happening. But whenever the government that is in power, when the media is talking for them, they are happy. When the civil society organization come up with their funding and so forth, and maybe it's in their favor, and they are happy. But when the media or the civil society group come out and say, "Oh, this is what's happening. What can you do to solve this problem?" Sometimes the media, the government see it like an attack, and they just play deaf ear. So I want you to really answer this question as to, it is the government really listening, or they just choose not to listen and do whatsoever thing they want to do. Aliu,
Maybon, can you hear me?
yes.
Maybon, you there?
Yes, I'm getting you and we're listening to you. Aliu, go ahead, my brother.
My brother, what the reason why our governments continue to fail over and over are those people that surround the president. They are the cause of the government failure, because you, the president, you over there, that's everything you can see. You get ministers, you get directors, or they are listening to radio, they see what happening out there, what people are saying. I think they should be the one, when they hear some of these things, they call the president attention to it. And again, we the electors, we the voters that are voting for these people, we put them in power, and some of us we stand to defend them even when the wrong are going on. These are some of the things. These people, they know what going on. The media will come out, they say it. When these people hear it, they say, "Oh, Mr. President, or don't mind these people. Just forget about that. Just forget about this." The people that always surround our leaders, they are the one that help. And our leaders, some of them too, they are so relaxed that they feel that saw something, like President Waka said, he will be visiting ministries unknown to them. I think that will be good, number one. And number two, send the government came to power. There are some countries you will see the president will be like, "Oh yeah, Minister Mayborn, or after 90 days, you have to bring your report. Let me see what you have done." I stand to be corrected, but I don't know if this thing can happen in our country, Liberia, for minister directors to be bringing their 90 days or maybe 150 days report to the president to see their progress. how far they are making, how well they are doing in those various ministries and agencies. These are some of the things you will know that those people you appointed as to whether they are working. But means that when it comes to that, those people that surround the president, they are the cause of the president's failure, because not everything the president can hear, and some of them, they are there when they hear this thing to get to the cabinet. The cabinet advises the president. This is why the people are saying out there, till you people there to reach out to the president, but they are not doing it. And some of them, they are into this thing that people are complaining of, so they won't be able to even tell the president or his cabinet ministers. And we, the voters, we stay there to be praising these people, or because we feel we are getting 1 or 2 cents, or because we brought them to power, so we
So,
don't
so,
want to
so,
castigate them. So these are some
so
of the
follow-up question. Yes, follow-up question quickly, Aliu. Are we, maybe our government always in a habit? Because mind you, though, Aliu, almost all of our government during their first tenure is almost like campaign period. You know, a friend of mine said that, maybe if no any other person or president will change Liberia and settle Liberia system, I expect President Joseph Yema Boaka to do. Because the reason is very simple. He's of age. We don't know as to whether he will go back or not. But we expect President Joseph Yema Boaka to put all of the system that Liberian people want, for which they elected him. Now, this is a question. If you notice something, you will know that all of the things that are going on is almost like campaign. Even the VP going from here now is no more park car. Now, when the media begin to talk, they will say, oh, the media won't bring confusion between the president and now the vice president. I wonder you grabbing something. Now the vice president is active. That's good. For me, I like that. Good way to go. So are we sensing a campaign activities coming from government ever whenever there's a first time or maybe the first 6 years? Because anytime when media is critical, they see you as opposition. And I you know where someone grab this thing from. They see the opposition because why you are critical voices. So are we sensing a sense of campaign for which our leaders, they know these things affecting our people, but they decide to downplay these things and pretend like all is well?
Or maybe, first of all, the way in which the role Jeremiah Kun is going to play as a vice president, because as a vice president, you are almost like a president in waiting, almost like opposition, you are government in waiting. So the role Jeremiah Kun is going to play, Liberia people will determine 2029. Oh yes, they meant he was vice president. This is the role he played, and we think he's capable of being the president. So that notion that, oh yeah, vice president is a pie car, I know where they get it from. And one thing I want to say, Mayborn, you see the reason why sometimes people can be like, you so emotional when you're talking to the president, they say that, oh yes, Saint Joseph Boakai came out in life. He had never worked out of governmental sector. Joseph Boakai, his entire life up to present, he been working in government. And this is why people brag off. He get 42 years experience. This papa can be the best person to change this country. And I will always say, Joseph Boakai could have been the best president ever in the history of Liberia. For 21 years of age, you've been working.
Indeed, you are right.
See the level of mistake that this government have made and they continue to make. You see, but these things, some of them, they are age factor, like some of other work with people when they are aging, some of these things again. So we expect Joseph Boakai to bring people around him, people who are innovative, people who are developmental oriented, people who get the country at heart to say, oh yes, let's put him around the papa, he's old, but the papa, he's weak, and the people he surround himself with, these are a bunch of criminals. So they even start thinking about helping the men to achieve. They are only there to improve themselves, to get what they want. Oh, maybe the papa will not come back, maybe we will not power, so they do what we can do.
There where you are now coming, because people fear that is.
Yeah, the papa, he get the mindset for him to get the lead our country, but the mind is weak. And those people around him are supposed to pull him around him again. They are not even thinking in that direction. They are thinking about either they should get in power 2029, or maybe they will not come back in power, so that they get see. You see, These are some of the reasons. And the papa, if the papa was really strong, the way Joseph Baka when he was young, people can call him no nonsense old man. He doesn't take mess. But that age factor, he's declining. So the
Yeah,
people that
because
him,
uh,
if they could
mm,
really think the way that papa can think, the mindset that he have, this government was going to be one of the best government. But see, today, compare this government to the past administration. See how the country is looking today. So that's why sometimes I feel so frustrated because the break of the old men having experience, and today it is quite unfortunate for we the Liberian people. But as I always say, let's pray for the best. We pray no matter what happens, whatsoever we say, we just putting the government feet to the fire, but we will never ever pray for this government to fail. When the government fail, we the Liberian people will fail. Looking at our age, when says here we fail, it says here, you know what happening to us. So no matter
so
what
so
it is, no
so
matter what criticism we carry on, but at the end of the day, Liberia won, Liberia last. Liberia
but
first, Liberia last. We pray for the government to succeed. What we say here, it doesn't mean we hate the government. We only want them to do the right thing. And I will always pray for my country to succeed. General Donald Trump
and,
can say, you revoke that my citizenship. They're not sending me Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, that Liberia, they're sending me. So if I pray for the government to fail, who am I? No. But my brother,
and and and
that's just it
and
there.
also in praying, also let me be frank, our God that we serve, those of us who are religious people who believe in God, our God that we serve is a workaholic God work. So it's not because Ali is saying that let's pray. Then some of you, all you think now that is go into your room and just be fasting. What they know, the dead are in the street. Prayer will not take the dead from there. Let me tell some of you. Look, you know what can really get to me into all of these things? People are saying that we should pray. Okay, good, granted. But then other people are stealing millions of dollars. Are you thinking you don't want to hold them accountable? You don't want to even talk about them as to what they are doing that is wrong. That, oh no, stop. We all want the country to move forward. Because corruption is bad. That because of corruption today we are backward. The country resources. See one person that yesterday, I was saying yesterday, most of the lawmakers, they are all billionaires. Are they scientists? No. But they are politicians. Where they get the money from? From right here. From right here in Liberia. So that's why if you are praying, also hold them accountable. You know, some of you who are religious people, if you follow our old days religious people, they were strong. They used to pray, but they used to talk. And they used to walk around and observe things. That's how they used to do. Pray and walk and talk. So when I want to say that, when they be praying, then we'll be alive, people be stealing and we'll not talk. No. So we will pray, we will talk.
And
When
the
we talk,
problem, neighbor,
mm,
the thing that
mm,
may you see because those people that want to see the country better, I can say they are. You get 105 person that get enjoying all the resources in the country, and we gave
that's
these
the
people
thing.
the power. And then instead of us standing up against them, no, we are there to praising them. So why you think we're happy? You see, because I'm working and making $100, I feel so complacent. Like you, maybe you always say when like we see direct the children, when like I see minister,
What do you
director,
see them?
representative, senator children coming on Facebook to attack us. No. But those children, they get everything they want. They getting the best of education. Their needs and wants are met on time from their parents. So they care. But we that are giving up $50, $75, we feel so complacent. We want to come and course on radio station. We want to go on social media. We cause people mind and thing. You see, so if you people doing that, the lawmaker, the minister, director will say, oh yes, these people, they are okay with the life they are living.
Oh yes,
You
oh
see,
yes.
they will
That's it.
say,
Let me
oh
tell
yeah,
you.
these people, they are okay with the life they are living. Because
Let
if
me
they
tell you,
can be on
Aliu.
social media, call your radio station, because I get you 25 dollars, you call, you cause. Are you in your right mind? So
And
that's it.
and guess what?
With the cost
And
of
guess
the
what?
suffering we are going through.
And guess what, Aliu? Something strange happened last night at the Dupo Road end. Armed robbery. You know, this thing been away now for a very long time. Even though it was in and out, but from what we're seeing now, is I think this issue had to gain the attention of our security, especially the Liberia National Police. because for armed robbers to go after a money changer at Duport Road last night between 1 o'clock, between 1 to 1:50 a.m. last night, and start shooting. Can you imagine? Oh, hey, armed robbers are shooting at, in fact, they're just shooting to put fears in the citizens until they want to do whatsoever thing that they want to do, got to penetrate the people's house and go there and do any other thing that they want to do and walk away. Is that the kind of country that you want us? Yesterday, there was the how they call the security system that the commander used to have. They get some kind of name. I don't know. They have some kind of name for that. They are community security. I don't know how can all of these things government can't even support some of these things. These people will be out Aliu and nighttime to guard the community, from bad people. But the boy will be going around to even collect money, rest. Nobody will give them even nothing. Today, everything break down. And that's how the system get damaged. This thing also help the strength of the security. That is, the community itself have a own watch. Okay, good. I think they call it the watch team. Have their own watch team, at least to be able to safeguard the community even before police officers come in. But nowadays, you don't see this thing anymore. People can penetrate any community anytime they want to. Whether you're stranger, you can enter into any community. And this is wrong. I can be a strange person in a new community and nobody can even talk about me. People just allow me to freely move around, especially in the evening time. Again, we're not coming back to these days. And my people, the reason why I'm passing through with some of these things is that because our people already did not get money. Some of the money changers are poor people. Then your own poor brother, you won't care your own poor brother just because of little or nothing. And robbery is wrong. Those of you young people and security officers, you gotta stand up. Please, I just passing through with that, but I leave my brother. Politics, like I said, politics have become 99.9% of our lives. Let me be frank. That's just our life nowadays. Tell me which one of the religious people that are not into politics. Tell me which one of the traditional people that are not into politics. Tell me which one of the civil society group that are not into politics, or even the media. Tell me, my brother. So politics have become culture of our lives, or culture of the day, that I think people have to go into politics before anything. Like these stories. The reason why you see now,
But maybe,
yeah,
maybe you in the.
yes, good community
Maybe are you
watching.
there?
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, yeah, Falcon.
Yeah,
Good community watching. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, you were over there. You see what happening in the country. Like I can remember when I was back home, we used to do that same thing. Sometimes we wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 2 o'clock. We make sure we protect our community. You see, people are doing this thing, but even when they say every Sunday they pass around and collect $10 from house, say the other person will say, I get money, but you sleeping somebody there because the security system in this country is very, very poor. You see, people have to be doing some of these things. Like look at today, our council of churches, our national Muslim council, all of these people good for nothing people, nothing they are doing. Integrated institution, politics has drawn into them. Look at our so-called good for nothing chief Imam Ali crying. That man used to have press conferences 3-4 times a week. Send Joseph Wakapo to NPA Bowl, a more shop. Because we put latches on him and while they filter, he open a more to talk. You see, look at the council of churches. Nothing they do in our country but to be passing around giving people a word. Pretty soon we hear about Gregor Kuma under a word. Integrated institution. These people are not to even start get into government job. They just supposed to be there. See people like Marco friends said them when they were in our country. But today, the civil society, Liberian National Muslim, Liberian Christian, everybody into politics now because they feel that the only way they can get money to enrich themselves. My brother, our culture, we don't even say know where we are heading to now. So we just need to ask God to come rescue us because politics has
So they
destroyed
issue
every
quickly
fabric
before we
of our
can.
society.
Yes.
Yes,
So they issue. So the issue of foreign people getting jobs is not only to Asila Minto. Those of you, even the
It's
D
across the
Matthews.
country. Across the country, Samuel. That issue is across the country, Samuel. So the best thing is
Look,
let the government revoke those people licenses and send them back. The foreigners, yeah, Samuel, what you saying is true. The foreigners are getting job more than the foreigners get job in the country more than the citizen. You see? So at the end of the day, there will be hardship in the country. Who not want to do store ball work to be standing behind the counter when somebody can, oh, I want an iPhone 10, and then you take it, you bring it to them. But they will bring foreigner to be doing that. The foreigner get more job in the country than the citizen. So why you
because
say
of
it's true? It
kickback,
is
let
not
me
about
tell
who
you.
administration, but let us send those people by.
Let me tell you, brother Aliu, it's just all about kickbacks. You know, the people they corrupt until all this. Look, even you go look for a piece of job, the people they give you job, they will still want percentage from the little amount that even they will be paying you. I don't even know how can we even reach this far of corruption. Man, people, what? Look, Aliu, this country mess up. Even in the school, every part of our society is corrupt.
Oh, man.
It's corrupt. Nobody wants to be accountable, even in church. Go ask your pastor for church account. Well, you that's the first thing there where you will know whether that person is sincere. So say one, so say oh, God don't work like that. God don't work like that. So if you are sitting over a church and you can't give accountability of the church money, you alone know your life flourishing. That is the same way the politicians are behaving to our people. Because they feel that they own our people. So all that reporting can be given this that no, some of you is just because they just gotta give you report. But all that thing my people are scared.
Yeah,
You
but maybe
yeah.
that's something you were talking about. The president suspend Abdullah Kamara. And like for me, people will say, "Oh yeah, let's congratulate the president for this and that." Oh, they can go, but not for me.
No, it's late.
Because first of all, maybe you in our country, those people for any position, the president, when Supreme Court told the president to reinstate the people, and when he suspended these people, he said there was a corruption allegation on them. Okay, when it comes to Emma Nite Glasgow for NASCOP, they said corruption. Immediately the president suspended her. It comes to Roslyn Swakoko. Immediately the president suspended her. And then let's go on. But today, there are people in Liberia there, local Sylvester Graceman that took the 500,000. Today the
Even under the
president can't say
president was,
nothing.
even
Local
under the president, what the president office, GSC saying in fact there's corruption.
okay, local the president, inauguration money. Up to now, these people are passing. Local MCSS, local ledges, and the list go on. So when it comes to opposition, Joseph Baka in less than 2-3 weeks, he suspend you. When it comes to people who supported United Party in the runner election 18, let's swap why you couldn't wait? Say Abdullah Kamara, the investigation been going on since 2024. Till finally yesterday, LACC came down with that indictment about him being alleged in this corruption and what have you. Before you coming to suspend him, MCSS the city, Legend the city, and then let's go on. These people that are under cases to LACC for more than a year, they investigating them. You can't say, oh, the other people you couldn't say are waiting for LACC to come out with a final report. You went immediately, you suspended them. But other people there that under investigation is over a year and you still waiting for LACC to finish with a final report before you suspend them or take action. Is that why you want me to come and praising the president? That's being selective. Why instead you couldn't wait? Let the bring Emma Nite Glasgow report for LACC before you suspend her. Why instead you couldn't wait for Swakoko, Roslyn? These people, you immediately suspended them. But when it comes to your own people, you had to wait for the people to come up with a final before you take action on them. Is that not being selective? That's being selective. So I'm not here to say, oh yeah, the president ready to fight corruption because he suspended his own nephew. I don't subscribe to this nonsense. For me, I'm not here
even
for
somebody,
that.
let me tell you, Ali, somebody they say 4 million. I saw some of the people there. I saw 4 million. I know 4 million USD. I saw another one. I don't know how many billion. I know like million or billion. Somebody finishing all that money. That time the president walking around free. No, Ali,
Yeah, and when you thought they say, oh, George Weah, he never did
I
this,
can't
he
hear
never
my
did that.
man.
This is why Joseph Boakai came to do the right thing. And doing the right thing, be free, fair, and transparent instead of being selective. You see, everything the justice system was selective, everything the president do is being selective. So I don't
Go,
really know where we are
go
going as a
today.
nation.
Today, just imagine today people that are on power theft. ADC police officer put let go, you gotta go. Oh God, look, when I see how the justice system can handle the lay one out there, I can be thinking and say, but these people, I don't know why they can see this thing, I see that they can still be supporting the people. Because me, Melbourne, the justice system can't hard on me. The layman, them you every day hearing your news, every time hearing your name here and there, that you this and that. Then I should even call on radio to pressing to you to do what? Oh,
Yeah.
so that means the justice system that only Melbourne or the common people can see. Today, more than 10 ADC workers went to my house for what they say they go check for power time. They just coming back to back. What happened today? Is today Christmas Monday? He said, no, I said, but what happened? Hey, I'm even confused. 5 minutes, the report just can knock on my door. One go, the ADC person, sir, I want to check your meter, sir. I said, but you're feeling the job. I said, yeah, I want to check too. I said, but you can watch BBC. You can send out all of us because you make this thing look like the law is only against the common people. Now you alleging that the person quote unquote stole $1 million. That's why you suspend them according to TSC report and yourself and the government.
Ever send
Now,
Adula Kamara Bene, ever send the better about Adula Kamara, the Legends boss, GAC, what the people, the MCSS, all of these people, you know how long they've been talking up to now, LACC carry
even
on
to the president office.
even up to now, these people, they are working. Okay, the president waiting for LACC to come out with a final report, but you couldn't wait for LACC to come out with a final report on the other people. Then you say that's not being selected, the president ready to fight corruption. Come on, man. When you say this thing, then they say, you see, I don't know how some people think. When you say, hey, they say blah, blah, you see,
the people
so
don't tell them thank you
they
for the
do
president, so we'll tell them thank you.
it is better not to do it at all than to be selective in doing it. You see, because you suspend people at the end of the day, you finish still they suspend you, go say that no other action will be taken against you. So that just make sure you see the president will suspend you, go say that. That's all.
But I was just stated somebody stole millions of dollars. Then the president passed him. Even if that me, I mean the country gone. Because I know that whole thing a fiasco. You know,
the president, the way sometimes the papa can do things, he can really frustrate people because this man, he too old to be doing things that way. Joseph Boakai is a wise old man. But as I told you, Melbourne, age, as you aging, you declining, and more especially the brain, and Joseph Boakai, he aged, and President Jordan, not small thing. So they wait.
No,
so all of these things, and then again, you don't have good people around him to really put him around the papa. So criminals around him, they're not even saying the thing that papa can tell them is someone that was doing it. We can be saying all of these things, but when the papa tell them, they go do that.
What are we talking, my brother? Even the labor system, but now if the government was even serious, like even that labor minister who MDR people, look, so now just look at the people. They men were in the previous government. You see, yesterday I said that you vote for John Brown, you vote for Peter Paul, you vote for Mark Annie, you vote for Yassa, you vote for whosoever. These same recycled politicians, they will come back. Is the labor minister was not in the previous government yesterday? You know, he went today. Councilor, can you imagine your councilor, lawyer?
Melbourne, the day Joseph Boakai will fire 2-3 ministers, will ask suspension, he fire them immediately. You will see how your government will be functioning. Fire them immediately. Will add no suspension. You will see how the United Party government will be. I don't want. You will see these foolish people. These people they are total. You need to put fire on their bike. Let the papa just fire 1 or 2 persons. Other people, when they see it, they will put themselves together. But suspension, they will say, okay, we'll be doing it, and I just suspension. It's just like when we were coming on, my brother and myself, when he do something, they catch him, they whip him. So he can say, oh, carry my copy. what they will do, and they will just be me. That's all.
Oh yes.
So that there. So a Kim Hotel said they couldn't be here again because BT couldn't do nothing to him. But the day the
So let's
party will
move.
just fire 1 or 2 persons, you will see all the other people will get in that shell. You will think that why when Joseph Baka came to power, when he started to order our CDC government, I was very happy for that. I said every one of them should be audited. They tell you came to power to come steal or you came to serve the Liberian people. I was very happy for the party to audit them and prosecute them. Anybody found guilty, I was happy. But unfortunately, he said here in the cookie jar. The money the government has stolen, even said more than the one they said CDC stole in less than 2 years. They said that here in the cookie jar. I was very happy. This is what I want to see. Because if Joseph Baka was ready to go after people in our government and prosecute them, that will set a precedent for the next administration. I can tell everybody, I'm an opposition. But when Joseph Baka doing the right thing, I will be happy. They tell you that you have to come bring people to come see and suffer the Liberian people.
But let me ask you, this question, or if I let me say this to you and that of our people and to all of us. Even Aliu, that for example, you were in JJ party yesterday and you stole $1 million, you go away. How that benefit the country? That somebody will come out.
Let me just tell you
somebody will come out and can go back here and say, oh yeah, Aliu, because Aliu on my side yesterday, Aliu thank you for stealing. No! You should be persecuted. I come in, Aliu. You should be persecuted for that job. It's because of your corrupt attitude. That's what made our children not to have better school. So when I see people pretending, loving political party, I have somebody party that they even love, they don't even someone they're not even member, but they just love party job, they love individuals. They don't even love party. These people they don't even love political party, but they love individuals.
My man,
they love.
Even though we are in political party, Liberia, that's my best political party. I put the interests of my country before political party. Even though me that yeah, I'm a sedition, if they say election, my party pull up somebody, United Party pull up somebody, ANC, other people, and you feel like, oh yeah, this person they can carry my country forward, and the person my party pull up, I would definitely support that United Party candidate or ANC or whatsoever. Because I'm after the interest of my country. I'm not after the interest of political party. No, people when we vote them, what they can do. I just want to see somebody that will transform my country. America, I'm a Democrat, but when Republicans get somebody and I know the person Democrat get for this year, I know they can't do nothing for America, I will vote for Republican. I put the interest of my country above political party and politician. Finish.
All right, great. I'll leave that move forward now with a yellow machine issue quickly. Let's just talk about. I don't know what's the take on the entire yellow machine issue from season 1 all the way. I don't know that are we not into season 5? Because in season 1, the way season 1 started, it started like they show going to that in fact the movie going to go a long time because season 1 there were a lot of displayed videos. Footages and so forth, and that news came out like wildfire. And that after that season 2 came, where we saw some parade, people were on top, some of the machines, and so forth. They said, "Oh yeah, the machines some are already in country." That was season 2, and after that season 3 again, they said no, the price for the machine was too high, so we have to reduce all of the prices and so forth. The vice president negotiated, and the amount came out to 22 million. That was season 3. Now we're now entering again into season 4, where now we're seeing that the vice president now in China to, I don't know, that renegotiate or to negotiate. I don't know which one are they negotiating for, or what are they going? What say you? I'm confused with the entire machine issue now because I've been waiting for ever so long that the machine will arrive so that they can be able to do their work or to develop their counties, their communities, or their city, or their country. But it's like we are moving back to back and forth, maybe moving forward, coming backward, or moving backward and going forward. Where are you? What say you?
Maybe first of all, that yellow machine, the first thing I would say, Liberia doesn't need 285 machines. That's the first thing. Okay, we need machines to face our roads in the various counties and all the corner, the rural area. But right now, we don't need 285 machines. That's another environmental hazard they bring into the country. Just as Sibri said the last time, you know how many machine parking Nima Kante Yeti? Look at the one that said that in Lofa Kante that they brought Joseph Waka getting there parking those green machines. Look at the county, Riverside, look at the population, look at the roads. Okay, we can bring machine, we put forward to Riverside. Let's go to Buchanan. Let's go to Bon County. Do your assessment 18. And then you say, okay, I think I can bring 100 machine and share it across the country. And now all the money, 285 yellow machine, bring 100 and share it all of
Sorry that Ali have to slip up the line. But again, yes, indeed. So we are chipping in with the yellow machine issue. We are look, let me be frank. This is a country that we all we have, and we have to discuss all of the issues, be it which way you think will be best for us and that are our nation. And let me just join Ali to say yes, myself, I agree with Ali 100%. You know, look, we gotta be frank to ourselves, right? First of all, I have so many photos of some machines, I think from Riverside, where one other lawmaker carried machines to Riverside and the people were jubilating. I saw some of the machines with all of their tire, no tire anymore. Most of the machines now they are all someone would say they are all damaged and beyond repair. So what the best way Liberians think that we can do with the entire machine issue? Should the company come and do the thing we want them to do and be able to control the machines? Like, for example, let me tell somebody, maybe you don't understand some of these things. Like, for example, if you want for Sktv-Lib to provide service for you, the only thing you do is go into negotiation with Sktv-Lib, and the Sktv-Lib will charge you all of the amount that they want you to pay, but they will be responsible to give you all of the service that you want. In short, the one I'm saying, that the issue of bringing equipment is good, but how are we going to maintain even our structures here? So there are things here that we don't easily maintain, or in fact we don't easily service. All of our magistrate courts, they are all down. You imagine our courts, those magistrate courts back to back, they are all down. Nobody care to even go there to pin the buildings, to bring the buildings to the real functional parts. Nobody care. But all we care about is how to bring equipment that also you don't want so that you can see.
285 yellow machine. You see, Mama, first of all, in the country, even government vehicles, they able to service them. You can even service government vehicle. You able to service 285 yellow machine. One and a half machine is spare part. You know how much it costs? That machine is just too much. We want the machines. We need them. But the quantity is just too much. They need to cut it down. And the whole machine storage, Mamaka Belete was draining with machine. They brought out one day, packing to Barry. The whole machine, I even say understand what's going on. No matter what it is, those people they want to the auto showmanship. Oh, we said we're going to bring 285 machine. And we brought it. That's all they after. And they bring them after 1 or 2 years. You see them breaking down, parking in the various counties across the country by the roadside. You can even maintain your own government vehicles. The generator said to your international airport, you can maintain this thing. Then you talking about bringing yellow machine. Let it bring it. We need it. Well, they want to bring 1,000. Let it bring it. Hey, at the end of the day, our taxpayer money they will pay for it.
And my brother, you are quite correct. Let me be frank to those of you who are even residing into some of the counties that you'll be receiving 15. Look, we don't want it to be the politics. You know, people gave you opportunity to serve, you serve them. Look, politicians, you people have to stop playing on the minds of our people. I know you want power. Even they gave you 12 years. Let me tell you, I was telling someone, I said, true, we party. True We Party ruled this country for nearly 100 years. Where is True We Party today? Any park to Ashmore Street? So when we say these things, some of you we are joking or maybe something happened. No. The reason why we are saying this thing is that because politics time will come and go. But what next? That's the question. What are the kind of accountability that you give tomorrow to your children? Like, for example, oh yes, when I was alive, we saw 285 machines. The children say, oh, that one parking, I see some yellow thing parking now. Then you are even confused how to even give me kind of history. Seriously, because and I know our children, they can talk. Oh, I see some yellow hell about something parking down, papa, what in that? Then you confused and you don't even know what to even say to your child anymore. Because your resources are now being damaged in a form and manner. So what we are saying here is, look, one of the bridge, I think they say in Sano County, one of the place there in Sano, people were sharing one of the bridge at court. We don't have law yet. We don't have wood yet. We don't have everything yet. But what happened today? We have those laws that the people are taking away from the country. But to
But
build
maybe
them,
100 yellow machine, 100 yellow machine say is enough for Liberia. While the country say hold your no and pass, 100 yellow machine say enough for Liberia. Then you talk about 285, you can buy 100 yellow machine, the other money, you divert it to something that will make impact on the lives of the Liberian people. What you doing with 285 machine? Eh? My brother.
yeah, so that's the thing, people. 3 minutes to 7, and at 7 we'll go for the news. But all the thing that we're saying here that for Liberia to get better. I mean, if nobody against Liberia getting better or so forth, that you would think some of you because you think that everything about your life is just about politics. No. The reason why we're discussing this thing is that we want our country to get better. Go back into the counties and see even the prison compound. Some of you didn't even know these things because you just said right in the city you're in oil well. No. Go back in the various counties and see the prison compound, see all of the places, see how things look, see the police depot, see the life of our people that we maintain 15 pieces of yellow machine. This government of ours that when the ear close, it close. You will talk, you get tired. Some of you may be calling SOS. Mayor Bon, you'll be talking to the people, our 50, our yellow machine step down. That's what you'll be doing. Me, I know you're good. That's what you'll be doing. And that's what we don't want. So the best thing is let the company come, you go into that agreement, tell them that we want this road from here, talk to Ministry of Public Work, open all of the places that you want for it to be developed, tell them, and you're going into that agreement because I same thing I want you will come back to. Even you bring all of these machines, at the end of the day, you will still go back for the same people and bring them for the servicing the machine. So why waste your own time? So why wasting your own time? Because you go up, you come down. They will still go back for the same people, and the people will come back here and collect money just for servicing. So all that thing is just waste of time. Tell the people that okay, we want to do the other development. We want you to please help us. How much will this one cost us to do this, to do that? Then you move forward. Other than that, I can see ourselves
Yeah, they will
wasting.
bring people to be they will bring
Huh?
people to be servicing those machines
But
and
they'll
be
go back
paying
for the
them
same company people. So that waste.
yeah, $15,000 at the end of every month. Yeah. You know how much the government will spend in servicing of those machines when you bring in experts to be servicing them? That's another misuse of Liberian resources.
Sometimes when you want to do things, don't forget about politics, man. Please. Yeah, don't allow politics to play too much. Until the reality, you just forget it until everything just go backward, until back. Well, anyway, folks, we are about to go for the news break. I will come back. We're going to activate the line and hear from you too, also our listeners, as to what you make of our discussion on today. Yes, indeed, today is Tuesday, the 17th of June, and we moved. Let me see how best to cross over to our news team quickly to bring you the news bulletin. So, Aliu, yeah, we're going for the news break. When we come back, we'll continue.
A world-class example of news presentation where truths are told. We lead by example and others follow. RCR News, the premier source of accurate news. Bulletin is up next.
Just a trial opportunity. Good evening, RCR News Bulletin at 7. I'm Nakita Robert presenting. President Joseph Boakai has reiterated his administration commitment to advancing Liberia's image on the international stage, emphasizing the importance of robust government communication institutions in achieving his goal. The Secretariat of the West African Bar Association has announced the resignation of its president, Usman Touari. The Bonn University Student Union has raised concerns regarding the alleged failure of China Union to fulfill its commitment to provide scholarships as outlined in the Mineral Development Agreement signed in 2009. Out of Liberia, Kenya, protesters have clashed with club-carrying young men believed to be loyal to the government in the central of the capital, Nairobi. Those were the headlines. Now the news in detail. President Joseph Boakai has reiterated his administration's commitment to reshaping Liberia's image on the international stage, emphasizing the importance of robust government communication institutions in achieving his goal. Speaking during a courtesy visit to the Liberia Broadcasting System headquarters in Painesville on Tuesday, President Boakai underscored the importance of empowering the media as a means of bringing government closer to the people. He praised the LBS management and staff for their unwavering dedication and service to the nation. The president reaffirmed his government's intention to transform LBS into a fully functional public broadcaster. The Liberian leader at the same time cautioned the Liberia Broadcasting System to be a people radio station and not a government arm. The Bonn University Student Union has raised concerns regarding the alleged failure of China Union to fulfill its commitment to provide scholarships as outlined in the Mineral Development Agreement signed in 2009. The agreement stipulated that 25% of the scholarship fund should be reserved for students from Bonn County. However, the students claim that China Union has not adhered to this commitment, leading to significant financial challenges for them, including threats of expulsion from their educational institutions. Reading the petition to Bonn lawmakers at the Capitol building in Monrovia on Tuesday, President of the Bonn University Student Union, Gabriel They emphasized the importance of the company honoring its agreement, especially the light of the substantial resources being extracted from Liberia. The students are calling on the Bonn Legislative Caucus to hold China Union and other companies accountable, ensuring the enforcement and transparent distribution of the annual scholarship fund of 2,000 United States dollars as stipulated in the Mineral Development Agreement. In response, Bonn County District 7 lawmaker Fuller Family commended the students for voicing their concerns and highlighted the importance of unity in addressing such issues. The Secretariat of the West African Association has announced the resignation of its president, Usman Touari. According to a dispatch, Touari tendered his resignation citing personal reasons after a brief tenure marked by unwavering commitment to justice, regional legal integration, and the defense of human rights across West Africa. In accordance with the Wabar's constitution, the Vice President, Councillor Bonovaman, president of the Liberia National Bar Association, is now serving as acting president of WABA. Councillor Vaman is reaffirming that's in an affirmation of WABA's mission to uphold the highest standards of legal professionalism and human rights advocacy in the sub-region. Speaking on the transition at a virtual meeting of the executive committee held on Friday, the 3rd of June, that's the 13th of June 2025, Councillor Obama expressed his honor to assume the responsibility at such a critical juncture. He pledged his commitment to the shared vision of a just, democratic, and peaceful West Africa. The executive committee said it remains resolute and unshaken in its commitment to ensuring that the association utilizes its objective of promoting the maintenance of the rule of law and ensuring the independence, incorruptibility, and impartiality of the judiciary, among others. The Director General of the Liberia Standards Authority, Stephen Mambo, says the institution stands ready to monitor government institutions in relation to compliance of policies that reflects the tendencies of good governance. According to Mambo, executives at the institution have decided to make sure that the first step is to build an institution around the requisite policies. He said if Liberia as a nation must emerge as a sustainable democracy in the sub-region, it must begin to build institutions around policies, procedures, and aligns with good governance and principles. Speaking Tuesday during the review and validation of draft policies organized by the Liberia Standards Authority in partnership with the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Director Mambo disclosed that the entity drafted 15 policies that are currently under review by representatives of some government institutions. The policies include administrative policy, human resource policy, financial management, and procurement policy. At the same time, Stephen Mambo has revealed that the service of the entity is to drive trade facilitation and to ensure that the industrial decision of Liberia competes with regional and international markets. Meanwhile, the Deputy Commerce Minister, Wilmert Reeds, noted that Africa as a continent is not lack of policies, emphasizing that the issue of implementation is seriously hampering and undermining the growth of the continent. Speaking as proxy for Commerce Minister Madeleine Dagose, Deputy Minister Reeds reaffirms the ministry's commitment to collaborating with Liberia's Standards Authority for the growth and development of the country. At the same time, 15 employees of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry have completed a 2-week seminar in industrial clustering and investment promotion in the People's Republic of China. The seminar was held in Hakon City, Hachni Province, China, and on the auspices of the International Cooperation and Exchange Center, an institution directly under the Administration Department of Commerce, and that's the Department of Commerce of Haitna Province. According to the ministry release, the seminar was graced by government officials, experts, scholars, and managers of related expertise in Liberia that are engaged in the fields of industrial clustering, investment promotion, and others. RCR investigation into ArcelorMittal environmental compliance has uncovered that the company has made significant strides in conservation, but full compliance has not yet been achieved due to a few community encroachments. Our findings indicate that 40 environmental monitoring reports have been submitted to authorities, but adoptional restoration efforts are required. Our team of reporters confirmed that 150,000 indigenous ceilings have been replanted as part of AML's restoration program, and 1,785 farmers have received training in sustainable land conservation. However, interviews with environmental experts suggest that some concession zones remain vulnerable to degradation, requiring more extensive ecological management, which the company said was part of the challenges it is already making strides to prevent. Our investigation also observed issues of waste management and habitat protection, citing irregularities in enforcing environmental safeguards. Express stress the need for greater regulatory enforcement to ensure that industrial activities do not compromise biodiversity. Asilomita responded to the findings, stating that additional conservation measures are being developed. Some aggrieved employees of the National Court that's Council of Chiefs and elders of Liberia have expressed disappointment in Senate pro tempore Yomli Kanga Lawrence for her failure to intervene in making sure they receive their 11 months salary arrears. The aggrieved workers, that employees, lamented that the national government owed them 11 months salary, something they said is long overdue. According to them, they have used all necessary means, including reaching out to Protem Kanga Lawrence aimed at appealing to national government on their behalf, but to no avail. Speaking at a press conference in Painesville, the former spokesperson of the National Council of Chiefs and Elders, Matthew Smith, reminded Senator Snow that Senator Kanga Lawrence to remember the role played by a council headed by its former chairman, Zanza Kawara, during her election as senator. The Youth League of the Opposition Congress for Democratic Change has threatened to take unspecified action if the Liberia National Police fails to release their colleagues John Yanti within 24 hours. John Yanti was among other individuals charged for criminal conspiracy, arson, and reckless endangerment linked to the arson attack on the Capitol building. Addressing a news conference on Tuesday at the CDC party headquarters in Kongatown, Presidia Payne, the spokesperson of the Yanti family, disclosed that despite the previous charges against him, John Yanti was convinced by his relative Edwin Yanti to avail himself as state witness. According to her, John Yanti, through the influence of his relative Edwin Yanti, believed to be an official of government, traveled from Ghana on June 6, 2025, and was at the Lifestyle Hotel in Tinker Village for several days. Priscilla Pay alleged that John Yanti was offered cash reward if he agrees to serve as state witness against former Speaker Fonati Kofa and others in the case involving the Capitol building arson attack. For his part, CDC Youth Leg Chair Emmanuel Mulva Johnson threatened unspecified action if the police refuses to release their partisans within 24 hours. Briefly, out of Liberia now, Kenya protesters have crouched with club carrying young men believed to be loyal to the government in the central of the capital, Nairobi. The demonstration held in the wake of the death in custody 10 days ago of blogger and teacher Albert Owang was called to demand the sacking of a top police officer. Police initially said that Mr. Owang died of self-inflicted wounds, but were forced to retract the statement after the autopsy found that it was likely that he died after being assaulted. To end this newscast, a recap of the top stories we have been following. President Joseph Boakai has reiterated his administration commitment to reshaping Liberia's image on the international stage, emphasizing the need for a robust government communication institution in achieving this goal. The Secretariat of the West African Bar Association has announced the resignation of its president, Ousmane Touari. The Bonn University Student Union has raised concerns regarding the alleged failure of China Union to fulfill its commitment to provide scholarships as outlined in the Mineral Development Agreement signed in 2009. Out of Liberia, Kenyan protesters have clashed with club carrying young men believed to be loyal to the government in the central of the capital, Nairobi. That's the bulletin of news.
I get it right to take photo here and video. So
what? Sorry. Yes, with the keke, a track cycle rather, and that a traffic police officer hanking, hanking on the keke. You know that someone said, maybe please go back to the highlight. We want to see something. Yeah, let me see, man. Myself, I'm joining the highlight quickly before we jump. Before we continue. Yeah, man, just stop it. The country, let me on that point. You know. Oh God. Even the man face cap and all 40, you don't even care about your face cap. In fact, if you see this police officer, those of you come and watch this video, you will see what I'm talking about. The man is hanging on a keke like a cardboard. Oh, they like this country of ours. Okay, look at. Well, Brother Aliu, these are some of the happening. The young people already no job. For me, I just see this as some of the maybe I see this. So don't get me wrong, but I see these things as harassment. Let's be frank. Even if the person commit any crime in the traffic, I think the person have their lesson plate and so forth, right? You take down the number and you continue to do your search. If that person offend, maybe they go against the trap. But just imagine, Ali, quickly before we go into our politics, that keke is in the middle of the traffic, and the traffic lights are saying there was time for them to go. If you listen or if you watch the video, you will hear some of the horn at the back. That means there was some heavy trucks at the back that were blowing horn for the keke to go, so that the traffic will be able to go because other people don't want to go. But the police officer, the traffic police officer, continue to stop the keke, hang on the keke, pretend like, in fact, I don't even know what kind of crime that keke rather even committed, that You hanky like that, you want to even take away your own life. What kind of what kind of Aliu? What?
Yeah,
God.
maybe Gregor Coleman need to work. The police need restructuring. Some of these people need to go. Yeah, because first of all, see like that truck that behind that keke, blowing up. Why some of these trucks that are in the country they don't have good brakes? Before you will see the driver will be applying brake before he stop, and you blowing that kind of horn. A police officer hanky on keke. Was that the training you got when you went to your police academy? I can't understand why police people will stand in front of car carry them, and yet there's still some people they don't learn for this thing. That means
I don't want to say myself, I join you. I don't even want to say, I don't know, for father, for
you
them,
see,
nothing. It's okay
if
for
that
your own life.
keke are looking like that, why
Jesus.
if you leave hanky on that keke, your weight having to pull it down and people in it? Why will you say as an officer? These people, they are just irresponsible and reckless. These are some of the people that you don't even suspend them, you fire them immediately.
Fire them,
So
yes.
I don't really know
This
everything
man
in
need
Nigeria. You see police fighting
investigation.
protocol men, fighting keke rider, all in the street. You see,
Harassing the young people. This thing
harassing.
had to stop,
Everybody
man.
want jump police, just to harass keke, harass motorcyclists. They are not getting in the police with the mindset to serve the country, but to harass and exploit. That's all. Gregor Coleman, you get work to do. Some of these people need to go rest. They need to
And see
go.
what let me just join you also to say this. I think even police, no need for investigation. Look, there's certain issues. Even one of the tricycle man in the wrong, I know he will be, he may have his own punishment, but that identical officer have to go. Because these are people that continue to make our society to look terrible.
To look terrible. You see?
What kind of crime that so much that tricycle rather committed that?
You know how many lives in that keke? You see, why if that truck lose control, lose brake? You know why we're happy? We are seeing the serious in the country. Truck that losing brake, they riding on
keke. The person thinking about how to form the bread and butter for the young people. The young people, some of them, look, some of the people who are riding the kekes and motorbike, most of them, they are degree holder. Some of you don't even know police officer. Most of the people, they are even intelligent more than some of you. Most of the people, they are far better than you. You don't even know. But you are given the opportunity to serve your country. The first thing, let me tell you, some of the police officers, you should have asked the man to park up the road. If the man refuses to park up the road, take the man lesson down and leave it. But you hang on the keke in the middle of the road. Jesus. Anyway, the corruption reach to all of the level, my brother. And I think no, nothing. The reason why he hanging that job because he want to park the keke for the keke to gain something so he can pay a susu. We see these things on the daily basis. It's true. That one is not lie. Some of us will witness these things. Police officers, stop harassing the young people in this form and manner. Already the country is stressed. Now you're hearing about a job business. 3,000 people have been given job, foreign people. The young people, the president said it. We had a lot for job for the young people who don't find job.
Yeah, maybe let me respond to somebody in the comment section. Yes, Samuel, when you're still listening to the show, you talking say, oh, I'm a Liberian and I'm in America and I'm working and I'm doing work that American can do because I talk about the government revoking those people licenses in Liberia. Oh yes, I came in this country as a permanent resident or lawful citizen. I came here legally and I'm an American citizen. That's the first thing. You will never hear American people crying, oh yeah, they take our jobs and give it to foreigner and things. The reason why you saw President Trump going after people, for example, people who came in this country illegally. If you come in this country, you don't have documents. For example, I went to school or I learned my trade. They're supposed to pay me $25 or $30 an hour. But because you don't have document, company will take you, they say I can will pay you $15 an hour, and you will be happy because why you don't have document. These are people you will hear American crying, say the people are taking our job because why they can settle for anything. The work I'm doing in America here, no company will come in America, they bring that work here, and then they start taking people from their various countries to bring them because I want brought the company in America from Liberia. I go take Melbourne. I take other people and bringing them. America get people that can do that job. So you can't compare me to what is happening in Liberia to say for different countries are here are working and the work are doing. America can do it. Don't get it wrong. Don't compare me. Don't do that comparison. In Liberia, know how many college graduates until we get there, they are sitting over there and companies are bringing their brother there to be store-bought. Liberia cannot be store-bought. Our sister cannot be store-girl. So don't do that comparison to say I should take a professional. Let them revoke their licenses. The work that I do in America, I must say this here, I'm doing it. And no company will come in America to say you will take people from your country to bring them to do that work. People here, they learn everything. They can do that work. So don't do that comparison. And Benjamin, if you don't know, I'm a citizen and I will forever be in as much as CDC exists. I belong to no political party in Liberia besides CDC, if you don't know. In America, I'm a Democrat. In as much Democrat exists, I belong to no other political party. Unless when they bring candidate that is not, I know they can do the best for America, I will vote for Republican. If CDC bring candidate, I know they can do the best for Liberia, I will vote against them and I go to that next party that brought somebody that I believe in. Liberia first, Liberia last. America first, America last. So I'm a citizen if you don't know.
Thank you, my brother. But quickly before, you know, for me, I'm starting with this video because the president, I think the president last meeting or maybe second to the last meeting, he said that we had to find job for the young people. You know, let's be frank. You see the unruly thing that going on, that's starting some of you are taking it for a joke. All these things bow down to what the president said that day. We got to give the young people a job. Or else when we don't give the young people a job, they will come after us, they will come to our offices, they will come to this, and they will come to that. I don't know, some of you quit to forget. Anyway, you will not forget. You're making free money. You're making money that even when they even put you somewhere that you would not even make. So that's why most of you quit to forget. So to the police officer, to the RG, I stand with Brother Aliu that most of the police officers, when you see these things, look, I think maybe you will say, oh yeah, maybe you want to be too harsh to say dismiss them and get rid of them. Because these are rotten apples. Let me be frank. And these apples, all they care about is to just spoil the society. Even for God's sake, a foreign person were maybe in our traffic, for example, and they pass it, they see that kind of thing. You think what kind of report that they will give about your country? Cry, oh, the media don't like us. See the kind of, and now there, almost everybody now, they are citizen journalists, people passing around when they're recording their smartphones and so forth. That's why in this society, it will get better. Even if it's not in our time, I can tell people that this society, it will get better. Because you know the reason why? This technologies of ours, it will make things, it will change a lot of things. So, to you police RG and to the police officers, please, my talk to you is that I understand that you have to do your work, but please, in doing your work, you have to exercise some restraint. You know, the issue of harassment, let me be frank, is too much. Let's be frank. Let's say the truth to the power that be. Police officers harassing keke is just a normal thing nowadays. They see it like susu cat. They go out there and per day are supposed to get 10,000. Can you imagine? So you plan your budget. Are supposed to get 10,000. So when you arrest 10 kekes or tricycles, I mean your day set is corruption. That's why your name will also place when it comes to the kind of corrupt sectors. Your name was there because of the way you put yourself. You think other people don't have issues? Airfare. Some of them, they go home without food. They bear it and sleep. Do you know how many people we know from the army that sometimes things can be easy with them? But they bear it, even with in the media. You think everything okay with me? Yeah? Even my DSTV expired already. I don't even get some. I don't even get the money yet. But I will bear it until I get the money to put it into my dear Steve. You want me to go and steal from people? No. So please, police officer, just stop. There's too much of harassment on the young people. All these things creating tension for the society. See that kind of video. It's embarrassing. So I did
Yesterday,
that all.
I saw another video again. See how police officer were trying to get to take a motorcycle to take see the way they were beating that guy, dragging him. The people, they are too aggressive. They're too brutal. Police, you can't be like that. You see, my man, they go down the protest I was talking about in Los Angeles. You can see police people standing, people going, wasting water on them, slapping them. They even say, get out. All they know, you will not cross, you will not pass by the place here. That's why they were treating for. But try that one in Liberia. Be protesting, say you come and slap police, man, you wear water on you. When they not shoot live bullet on you. At the end of the day, what the people were doing, they were using rubber bullet to scare the protesters to calm them down. But when at Liberia, they will use tear gas on you, using live bullet on you. You see, the police in Liberia, I don't know, but this is something. United Party that for 12 years that how the police were looking. And they come back again. Whenever they empower the police are brutal, they are violent. So that when the records are there, you like a cause, the records are there. That how United Party, whenever they empower, that how the police can be in the country. Very brutal and lawless.
Well, so let's go to the line.
You need to get some of the police officers out of the street there. They need to go back for training.
For me, it's terrible. In case myself we here today, maybe I tell with what I'm doing. And I won't go in the traffic. I need to get my lady bread. I get all my documents, everything set. Then you keep harassing me like I'm not citizen. Foreign people come, they take our jobs. The young people try to do something. You. Oh God. Yeah. Well, I don't even know what kind of country is this. Hello, today's caller. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Let me say good evening.
Mama, you gotta move away from your monitor, my dear brother, please. We want to get you clear.
Sorry, Mabel, this is David King, and I do join you from my Smith resident. See, Mabel, what you were seeing today, I saw that video on Facebook. That reminds me about a week ago. Another tricycle rider was carrying one police officer hanging at the head of the police, telling over the more guy of the Tyler and how the other leg over the windshield, and the tricycle rider was running with him. That video, I think you saw it on Facebook before they recent one today. So that's how the police are been. And I also saw another video on Facebook where a police officer landed on the car hooves.
Yeah, this was yesterday.
The driver was running with him. He said he can't move. Another officer in red light, a female officer, shot for another car hooves, and the driver took the opposite thing with her running, and she had her phone on ear. I don't know who she was calling. So these guys are just brutal. They are set on checkpoint everywhere, like the days of the MPFL in this country. So I don't know whether there's a state of emergency where you have to have a barrage of police in the street, harassing people. Can you realize? It's like you got your children, they're so high, so you have to buy rattan. Every officer in Red Light carry rattan with them. And they are beating on the motorcycle every day and beating on
yeah, man. They will contest when people cry. You go so nowhere. You can't so nowhere. What kind of country live in?
It's just unbearable.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you, man, dear. Let me take the other caller. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mabel. This is Josiah B. Davis, and I'm calling from Grand Basin County.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, thank you, man. Listen to many of your show, many of your lecture and what have you. But my attention drawn to the yellow machines. Yeah, those yellow machines are very good, and they are enough to come to this country. But my recommendation is that they should not be disobedient with that amount that we are hearing. Those machines should be back in the public way, public way. Yeah, I mean, we can withdraw them step by step. But when these machines are disobedient in the federal country, you see that they will intentionally pack them and then they will consider them to be strapped and they will start selling them. I think we've been hearing, being sold in many of the country. So let it be brought into this country and be back to the foreign world ministry, and then we can get it all bit by bit, and the kind of
yeah. Thank you. That's good recommendation too. Thank you so much. All right. Today's caller. Good evening. I'm okay, my man. I know you the police people that get very confused. Go ahead, my bro. Go ahead, Timothy.
And neighbor, you know the power there, you know, for Grand Bowser to get to one country, there should have been one police, there should have been one jail.
One checkpoint.
One checkpoint, but the man got 4 checkpoints. I don't know what's going on here. And the one my brother said for a yellow machine, you know the power there. The yellow machine, the man said, the Grand Bowser, the man said here.
Oh, you understand question?
For any machine, they can't get. They can go buy machine abroad, but they can't to the country to buy it for them. And all our machine are there storing it to last.
But man, allegedly, man, you don't get proof. That means calling a pro cover here. What kind of man? So that's called go evening.
Yeah, thank you, Laban. Good evening to you. Good evening to those who following the show in the panel. Yeah, I'm not very well, but
yeah, sorry, Chairman. Sorry, man. I've seen it. Sorry, Chief.
Yeah, this is Hussein Kill.
Yeah, I know Hussein. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, thank you. So, let me appreciate
my brother, you know that now.
Very high critique, constructive criticisms of our government, wanting to see the best out of our country. So, in every system, there will be some bad guys. In every system. What is true, the government will try to do their possible best to ensure that the system is improved, not being perfect, but you will still find the bad people in those sectors. And I think when you are called to national service, you represent not only yourself, but your family, the institution, and the country. I just don't get it. There are people who have passion for those security sectors. They have not been given the opportunity to serve their country. But you find guys in the system that is, destroying the system and printing our country image out there. Even we are happy to see our international partners will be witnessing a police officer not even carrying a badge, a uniform, is slapping up. We don't feel happy about it. It's a bad, image of our country. But yeah, man, we have to just continue to talk so that one day this system will improve. We know we'll not be around, but our children will be
yes. Oh, yeah. I can show you that. Things will get better, my brother. That one, that's a fact.
We are hoping that one day, all of those advocacies, so more people will reference you guys, will reference us that yes, we advocated, and today they have a better system.
Thank you so much, my brother. I wish you speedy recovery. Thank you so much. Today's caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, neighbor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much for your show. Neighbor, what again did our the miss from you? I got a discussion for Omega Mark, a legacy of former President Weir. Neighbor, you see, I heard you saying that government suspended Abdullah Kamara. Yeah, it is good. But maybe the word suspension, if people continue to use them autonomously and no impact, you continue to suspend people, you're not taking them to court to get reason why you suspended for the poor to defend themselves so that people can be convened on whether the country is corrupt. Therefore, government suspend Abdullah Kamara, not go to the National Food Authority. Therefore, the day that is considered as a gateway to the Nigerian economy, the country was occupied now the highest seat of that food. Look at the news with Germany and the country was able to do over 3.5 million in this country. I expect for job to be created. Somebody who is occupying some of the position. I expect for job to be created. Then the man looking at Nigerian man sharing the money with Joseph Walker. Joseph Walker is sharing.
All right. Okay, Chief. All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Today's caller, good evening.
Yeah, Laban, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, Laban, there's a thing called transfer aggression.
Okay.
I think the police is now transferring their frustration to the citizens of the country.
Because of the 125 or maybe 150.
Police are not paid and they don't have the best of treatment. They are protecting the politician that got the best of treatment. So what I want to recommend Mayborn, there is a need for a trauma healing and counseling training for the police, wherein they can be taught anger management skill. Maybe I don't think the police can become teachers now. Because what we are going through in the classroom, if you don't have anger management skill, maybe you cannot be teaching.
So is it wrong for the police people to maybe to protest and say today we're not working because we have been unpaid?
The police can protest, but they can do silent protest.
What I say?
They can do strategic protest. I think the police force need trauma and counseling healing training program or anger management training program. Because I think they are getting too angry, maybe because they are getting unpaid, they want on the ring and so on. So they are not transferring the anger to even the frustrated librarian also, because we are all frustrated. Do things in this country, maybe. Do you know that all librarian we are frustrated?
Everybody angry. That one is a fact. Everybody angry.
Yeah, everybody angry in the country, maybe. Even though we are professional people, we will take the grace of God now to manage the anger in this country. Even we are in the class, it's not easy, maybe. When we go in, so now we pray, and ask God to help us to manage our anger, because it's not easy now. We have been unpaid also, and then they intercepting behavior in the classroom. That's the same thing the police going through. They are there unpaid, and then some of the librarian code are higher. They keep pressing the police to the wall, so the people will unleash their anger.
Okay, so Chairman, thank you, Chairman. The man has back in the police. So let's call good evening.
Good evening, Mabel.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is Mahmoud Saifu. I'm calling you from Brownsville.
Thank you for joining us.
Mabel, today, I will want for me to just share something, and it takes me a little bit seeing somehow the way in which my brother, but now I'm starting to understand why my brother speak the way he speak. That is Aliu Masari. You cannot tell me, say you are a panelist on an objective program. You are saying you are a seditious, and I will continue to remain a seditious. That's fine. That's your right. But also, you are confirming to people the way in which, how strong you speak, and the way in which sometimes you use those kind of harsh languages, profane languages, on officials of the government. And also, one other thing about him is that he's saying whenever a sedition get into the race and the person is not qualified, you support the other. I don't think you can even see it from your speech. So now people are getting to understand.
So just go straight to the point now that they made right. Don't come be attacking people of the right, please. Yeah, hello. I gave you all the time because I gave you 1 minute plus. Now you go. It is the man right. I think it's prudent or it's good that the man come and tell you which side is support. Now let's go back to the man of maybe being objective. That's the only thing. Good. Why the man support party A? Why man support why man support party B? That's the man right. The only thing is the way you're going to critique these people, the way you're going to call on the previous government and now the current government. That should be your consent. And I'll be moving forward.
My statement is going down to the point that whenever he's speaking, let him be able. I know for America to say nonsense or to say SHRT, all those things is not anything in America. But sometimes let him be able to refine some of these words.
Okay.
How harsh they are not proper.
Okay, that's thank you. All right, thank you. The man will modify it. I'll even say modify it. So let's call a good evening. I'm okay, man. Dear, go ahead. Your name and
my name is Eddie P. Chikisu.
Thank you, Eddie. Go ahead.
Maybe it bring me to the extent that maybe.
Go ahead. We'll listen to we'll listen to you, Chairman. You don't know.
To the extent that about people in Aja Popote, look at the video you played yesterday. Oh, I want you sitting on the ground and you see that building here. It not even look like a school building. You see how our children speak in rural countries. Then you get government that say they come to rescue our people. Government cannot go a 275 machine as it says that in that team. What you say? You can even buy 50 machine. They buy that money. You see some other video. You see, most of these citizens who are people in at your property, nothing you do about it. At the end of the day, that machine just come and say that in school. Who will feed the machine there? God will get extra for to feed the machine there. If the machine is spoke, who come and buy the machine there? So you come and pay a lot of money again to the people that to come and
Me afraid to live long.
what is such in the thing that those are a corporate doing?
My young man want a machine. Me afraid to live long so I can see what the machine will be.
We bought division, we don't have one feeling for anybody. You would have not supporting you in the party.
No, leave the man. The man right too. The man got to ask. That one no crap. Nobody have a right to support anybody. Oh no, don't go that way, man, brother. Today's caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Libo, and you, Masalek in the diaspora. And Peter David Castle, I call for another student in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you for the fascinating discussion. Libo, I think Joseph Yimaf Boakai and his co-nation government need to stop the scheming on the Nigerian people and government. Because there are few months, Joseph Yimaf Boakai told us that, and that he find giving 285 and yellow machine. Today, up to now, from that time up to...
So you can't forget about this. You already did thing about the young man. So you can't forget.
You see, governor is not a propaganda, and that's the mentality that Joseph Boakai brought about. So it's just and we'll continue to remind them that today, to our ultimate surprise, we are hearing that the American went in China to make window shopping. I know a bit about I don't want to buy here. How you going to do window shopping for yellow machine? That's completely unfortunate and shame on the part of this particular government.
All right, thank you. Our machine will come. You're like Pascal Davis. Good evening.
Yeah, how you doing?
I won't be good. Thank God. Just that the police harassment is just getting on the increase every day, especially seeing our young people who are hustling, nothing to do, and they are being harassed every time by the police.
I've got one experience, and not just with the police. The guys who are at PCC, they're going year every year. The guys arrested the lady who was studying for Crickamo, for oranges, for apple, banana. Right before me, I mean, God is our witness. You took the girl wheelbarrow and kept on all the market in a wheelbarrow. So I was like, I thought police supposed to be protecting us. I mean, no, I don't know, but the anger has grown. Look, maybe let's be real honest. You really think like brave violent people? You really think
no? Now I can show you that no. Really we are peaceful people. We are good people. Very good.
I don't want to believe we are violent. To be honest, I don't want to believe it.
All right, thank you. Let me take some WhatsApp calls. I think the WhatsApp people too. Yeah, they've been calling me back to back. Yes, indeed, you keep your calls coming with a few more calls and calls over. Yeah, my people. Let me take some international calls too. I beg you. You know, you say, yeah, man, don't control of which ones I will pass. Oh, somebody said the president say free game. You can't forget. Yeah, imagine you. I don't forget about all season. That we know a season that's. Oh God. Yeah, with your WhatsApp, CD1 Jabo and the rest of you that were calling me on the WhatsApp, you can call now. Let's talk about Liberia Wahala and move on quickly. Yes, let me see. Let's call up quickly. Yeah, CD1 Jabo, good evening.
Yeah, Mayborn, what's up, my brother?
I'm doing good, my dear brother. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm CD1 Jabo calling from Florida State, precisely Jacksonville, United States. Issue got to do with the national identity card.
Yeah, that thing bad here to top it there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, looking what is happening and the suffering of the massive, and looking at it, they want to make it compulsory that we add the national identity card. You cannot do nothing in Liberia. I believe it's wrong because we have driver license which is valid. We have passport which is valid. So if you have your passport that is valid, business transaction, you're forced to get a national identity card. I say that is wrong. You know, you don't force to get a national identity. You get it for it, but if you have identity that you can identify you to do transaction, you want it. Because you say have shortened their budget towards Liberia, the government officials don't want to cut their budget, so they want to do everything to suppress. My second point would be the yellow machine. Over the years, the NTA bosses, we are not able to manage the NTA bosses. That Nakasi yellow machine, we automating.
Yes, we will try on that one. And then when we get your content on, my young man, you're not one meeting anyway. The people that in Grand Bazaar will say, no, they can't say, I said, I want to Grand Bazaar before somebody said it. Where can I convey with them, people? Hello, good evening. Thank you, my dear brother, for joining us quickly. I think you'll be our last call, of course, over to my brother. Yeah, go ahead.
The issue about the country, our leaders to do only a lot of things to us. Even some people for almost say that people that want to be discussing about every time. And then leadership say there's no place are you sure? You kill a paper or somebody, you say there's no place are you sure? In kind, you still will be defending when something happens in the country that go looking at it, that you can, if people laugh, there's nothing happening in the country, they say there's not usual, they put as if they want you to answer, you want to respond to the other thing, they're going to kill just feel that people to be on the label. As that people are suffering. You are suffering. To be honest with you, brother, you are suffering.
My brother, you tell me.
Nothing is doing. They were just going to issue one big defend. Then what else will change Toria? What else will change Toria?
Change to defend. We change to defend. Hello, the last caller quickly. Today's caller, good evening. Yeah, go ahead quickly, my dear brother. Well, the person slip off the line. Let me see the caller. Hello.
Hello,
yeah, go ahead quickly, my dear.
All right, neighbor. My name is P.S. Nigerian from Sktv-Lib. Neighbor, I want to say thank you for your discussion this evening. But neighbor, when it comes to the issue of fighting corruption, which you know began with, the president is not a president of fight corruption. And I will give you two few reasons why he cannot fight corruption. You can remember the last time we were playing a video that the senator of Bontane was saying the city and let them deal a part of how the senator people are.
Indeed.
The first person that makes that guy speak for corruption. The president going to see the first corruption news that came from or nephew. They California, I don't want to remember the CEO or by then the chief officer by then from local.
Man, we tried that one. We tried that one. I was saying, you probably can still remember. All right. 7 person on payroll that they can see. All right, Liberia will get better. You gotta pray. Let's pray. No, some of Ali, my brother got to go home. People with money will not go. Let's pray. Look, you have pulled your mouth.
Yeah, Mabel. Mabel, can you hear me?
I'm getting you, my dear brother. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks to the caller. Yes, and to the last caller, I will start from you. Yes, the money that were used by Numade is 466,000, and his office alone used 196,000. So if the government want to fight corruption, all of these things are happening. What kind of office Numade facing to use 196,000? That swimming pool and all he put in there. So this government just as when the body, my brother-in-law was talking, the government, the people there are some good apples and money. And as I said, if President Baka just fired 2-3 ministers, you will see how the government will be. The government will be on the right trajectory. The moment the people forget when the suspension based, you fire 2-3 persons, everybody will go in their shelf. Because this man, he's old. And the people that surround him, they're looking at his weakness, they're looking at his age. And this is why you see they're doing what they are doing. You see? But if the papa can just put a foot down, he close the eye, he gave 2 person or 3, you will see how the government will be. But the government, they cannot fight corruption. It's not easy because they have embedded the entire government with so corrupt people. And to the person that talking, oh yes, I'm talking, I'm a seditious. Hey, everybody in the Republic of Liberia know me. I'm a seditious since 2005 and I will ever be. I'm not here to harm myself. Why should I harm myself? The very day Mr. Kane was introducing me on the show, he said it openly. If you didn't hear it, I'm a sedition. So if you don't hear it that day, I'm sorry to say I'm a sedition and I will always be. Other people on the platform, they belong to political party, but for me, I belong to a political party. Okay. And this government, anything they do, when they do the right thing, I'm going to praise them for it. When they do the wrong thing, I'm going to critique them. It doesn't mean I hate the government. When they listen to criticism, at the end of the day, they will get on the right path. If we continue praising them, they will fail the country, and we don't want them to fail. That's why we criticize them. It doesn't mean we hate them. So get it
Thank
correct.
you.
So
Thank you. So latest news.
Tomorrow, what is the latest news?
Latest news, civil law court issues travel ban on Fadigas brothers after a petition by former LDA boss A.B. Kumar. So that's the latest news.
But where are the Fadigas brothers? I thought they said the people they came back to America, they stay in Liberia.
I think so that means they will not travel now.
I can't understand. This guy said he was making $300,000 in America. He only went to go serve the country. So if you go serve the country, the president say he don't need you or he fire you. Why can't you come back and continue making your $300,000 and you stay sitting in the country? I will say, okay, yeah, I'm making $100,000 in Liberia. When Joseph Baka fire me, I can't come back. I stay saying that, passing through people for Joseph Baka to give me another appointment.
Yeah, still lobbying.
It's a complete lie.
Still lobbying. After you see you.
Hey, Mabel, please give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
The visa restriction they're talking about. They try to bring Liberia inside again and to ban Liberia. When they're talking, say the government is giving visa to criminals. You see this criminal, Mohammed Dukle, the one that brought disgrace so we the Muslim in our country. When they stole our maritime fund, they ran away, they killed in America here. He went back. He went for Senate confirmation. He lied on the oath. And everything that you're doing with Yeri A, there are some big hands in the government. They're trying to talk to the Senate for them to confirm that man and saying as Liberia ambassador to the UAE. Joseph Bakai, don't go that route. I'm saying that here, don't go that route. That man shouldn't be confirmed by the Senate. We got some big Muslims that are working in the government. They're trying to do everything for them to confirm that man. They kind of know that in the country for them to say that man is a criminal. Don't take our diplomatic visa and give it to him, our passport again. These are some of the things. Mohammed Dukle is a criminal. They stole our maritime money. True or Eddie were in power, he couldn't go. George Weah were in power, he couldn't go. But like Joseph Baka administration, he see to go. Because like Joseph Baka incorporated criminals. Don't send that man as ambassador and gain our diplomatic passport. These are some of the things they're talking about. Visa restriction or to ban Liberia by giving our passport to criminal. He is a criminal. God bless America. God bless Liberia. See you people tomorrow.
Thank you, my dear brother. So that's it. That entire visa restriction thing, I think we'll take one day on that. But on a very serious note, it's serious that indeed, if care is not taken, Liberia will be banned. And let me be frank. All these things come back to lack of sincerity, lack of trust, the way we treat each other. Religious people are in these things. You go for religious meeting, you run away. Oh God! But again, people have to run away because when the country is looking the way it's looking, then you will run away.
Before the day you come to the country, you will not run away because when you told me as soon your farmer and I don't want to carry you to the airport, I will.
Well, I suppose I even run away. In fact, it's not even my look, my dear. If you see criminal people that are hard for things, then you know very well that
these are people that spoiling other people away for coming to the country. These are some of the things. But me, I only want about visa restriction on all the government officials in that country. Let the post visa restriction all the government officials allow and our peaceful citizens, our brothers and sisters, that pay that DD and other things. When they want to do it, it should only go to government official. It shouldn't go on the common citizen. Let the government official be there.
Thank you. Good night. Good night to all of you people. Thanks to every one of you. And we'll see you again on tomorrow by the grace of the Almighty God. I'm Johnson Mayobankula on the SKTV show 2FM. Thanks to the management headed by Laike Belete, Onino Sumba Rabas, and the rest of the team, Mr. Connor, and that of Steve Bullet, all of you. Mark, thanks to all of you for watching. Good night.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. Blessing that time and that effort are rest. The brothers giving us the end of promise from them. So welcome my life with African.
I lyrical
Master.
Clay Paris, who make you, I can't ask it if you bring you. Say my journey, Tina get I say my yamu. And you say no money, emu aye yo. And you love emu aye yo.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
And I dine ya to money, and I salia ya to money, and I quantity ya to money, and I quadu boy ya to money, and I dine ya to money, and I salia ya to money, and I quantity ya to money, and I quadu boy ya to money, and I forget na ya to money. That's the TV, and I forget na. Cause you walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The flesh, that time and that efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the promise my best. To work with my life with African. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from River Sass, River G to Chile, from Penku, Bombay, Cape Mount, Montserrat, San to Bacoloo, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.